J-Mac, let's begin with you. Best play in the Super Bowl was?
I'm looking at a hit early on in this game. The first play of the second quarter. Kobe Bryant said, "To hell with the football. I don't want the ball. I want your soul." Hunter Henry coming over the middle, ball behind him. Ball hits Kobe Bryant in the face mask. Instead, he goes for the hit. And that is just setting the tone early on in the game, Gross, letting them know you're here all
so violent. So violent.
That's a better play than an interception would have been there.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Gross, to you.
It's quite a stand to take.
Most disappointing performance?
Yeah, Drake May and the Patriots offense. Look, I mean, they had a tough time all through the playoffs, but they managed to make enough plays in the first 3 games to win. Obviously, Sunday they did not. They never really had a chance, didn't score until the fourth quarter. This is a guy that was a finalist for MVP. We would have loved to see him play better in the Super Bowl. I think better days are ahead, but it was obviously a disappointing day for the Patriots offense.
Saturday, button us up. Who had the best performance in the Super Bowl?
Kenneth Walker, the third. I mean, this guy, he created the entire environment for the night. Slow played it, was explosive when he got to the edges. And listen, in New England, if there was anything I learned playing against them, they set the edge better than anybody in the NFL. They did not on Super Bowl Sunday. They struggled outside on the edge. You saw what Walker was able to do. And by the way, he should have scored a touchdown, kind of a weak holding call inside for that. That should have been to the house.
I kept the game under 45.5 points, all right? Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Let's not. It should have been a house. It should have been a house.
The offensive lineman didn't like the holding call.
I mean, here's a guy who thinks the punter should be an MVP. Okay,
I have a case. I can make a case.
Got a case to be made.
Oh, my
It's
word.
a field position game.
No.
Speaking to Kenneth Walker, he and Sam Darnold kept the tradition and celebrated their win in Disneyland yesterday. Here's the Super Bowl winning quarterback on the win after his long journey.
I've always been confident, and I've always known, my skill set and what I'm able to do. And I think for me, it was always just about being a consistent good player. And when you want to be consistent, I don't think you really have much time to be able to pat yourself on the back very often. But, after yesterday, after the win we got, Super Bowl 60, I've been able to do that, over the past, whatever it's been, 12 hours or so.
Nice.
Gorgeous looking set. Darnold led all players in the regular season with 20 turnovers.
Company man.
Doesn't it look well?
Right away. I mean, are we trying to take Greeny out of his job
Greeny,
already?
feel free to take some extended vacations. Your boy wants to get some shots up. Darnold had 5 touchdowns, including 3 of them on 346 yards against the Rams in the NFC Championship game. Saturday, keep it down.
I mean, took him 7 minutes to just go all the way in.
Raising the stagecraft.
How should we be viewing Sam Darnold after that performance?
I think he described himself great. I mean, consistent, good quarterback, right? Who is Super Bowl champion. Yep. Those are great descriptive words for what Sam Darnold is. I thought he played a good game in the Super Bowl. His best game by far was the NFC Championship game. When he had to go match up with a team that he was comfortable with, he's played them 3 times. He had his best performance. I thought Sunday night the defense was by far, the Seahawks defense was by far the leading reason of why they are where they are. But he did everything he needed to do. The one thing I will say, the Patriots, the style of the game being 12-0, all that kind of thing, kind of led to everybody being a little more conservative. But the Patriots playing on defense, they played an excellent game defensively, and they had opportunities. I think the first pass of the game was almost a pick 6.
Marcus Jones
almost took one. You had Gonzalez. Yeah, this is the very first one. I mean, look, good ball, all of it.
Dangerous.
Very dangerous. High risk, low reward at that point in the game. But if you think about Gonzalez dropped one in the end zone where he had them. But this is – the Patriots didn't take advantage. Sam Darnold did take advantage, and that's what wins Super Bowls and championships, and congrats to the Seahawks.
J-Mac, your thoughts on Darnold? How are you viewing him after the win?
I think to what Jeff said, he had a championship performance. Does that mean he went out there and threw for 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards? No. But what Sam Darnold was able to do, that throw where we say, hey, it almost was an interception, he puts it right on the money, so it's not an interception. There were a few times in that game where Milton Williams comes free. There's a clear-cut sack, or Jalen Hawkins comes free on a blitz. Sam Darnold steps just to the right or just to the left, scrambles or throws the ball away. And those were the small plays throughout the course of the game where he made just enough plays to go win them the football game. We don't have to come in Monday or Tuesday after the game and say, all of a sudden, Sam Darnold is one of the best 5 quarterbacks in the NFL because he won a Super Bowl. We can say that Seattle did a great job in the offseason of signing a guy like Sam Darnold, building around him, and him making the necessary plays to win a championship game.
I think that's a great point, and one that should be emphasized. The small detail plays of not taking we call them drive killers, right? As an offensive lineman, there are certain plays that are made that are drive killers. He avoided those plays where Drake May did not on the other side. And I'm not saying it was all Drake May's fault, but there were opportunities to get rid of it. Don't take don't get behind the chains. That is a great point. What J Mac is saying, absolutely.
Raj, Darnold's success, should that have the league rethinking how they go about developing quarterbacks?
I think that's oversimplifying. I think the story of Darnold in Seattle is one of roster building.
Yeah.
It's the message to the league is, for a long time we've thought the only ways to win are you have to have a quarterback on his rookie contract, or you got to pay the quarterback at the top of the market. Seattle had neither thing, but they had a guy that fit into their salary cap structure, into their budget, and they're able to build a team around him. Obviously, full credit to Sam Darnold for answering some questions about him. He was under pressure, to your point, a lot on Sunday. This is not something he has handled well throughout his career. He obviously handled it well Sunday. To Jeff's very wise earlier point, the punter's having a great game. Just don't turn it over. Look, Darnold is this middle class of quarterback that we thought went extinct in terms of the finances of it, and the fact that they're able to not only get him, but get him for the price they did, really enabled them to do things like go get DeMarcus Lawrence and kind of build the roster out around him to the point where, you need him to win a game for you against the Rams. He can, but you need to win a game other ways on a night like Sunday when he wasn't at his best. Then you can do that as well.
Right.
And I think to your point, when you talk about evaluating the quarterback position, head coaches and general managers, I think they understand that this position needs some time. The issue kind of is above them. When you look at ownership, are you going to give a head coach or a general manager 7, 8 years to allow a quarterback to develop into what Sam Darnold has become? Would Sam Darnold have become what he is as a Super Bowl champion had he been with the Jets this entire time throughout the course of his career? So there's a lot more that goes into it than just the fact that Darnold became a champion and we need to reevaluate it. At the very top of it, are you going to give these guys enough time to allow a quarterback to develop into what he can become?
Saturday, quick final word.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into the markets as well, like where you are. I mean, let's be honest. It's going to be really hard to marinate on a quarterback in New York, right? And Sam Darnold's a great example. They, 2 of their 3 years, they were awful. He wasn't. They're going to move on. Like, it is part of. I'm living it as an Indianapolis Colts fan, right? 4th pick in the draft. A year and a half in, the guy played 12 games in college. He doesn't hit a mark, you're going to move on. I think it's all about the pressure of the fans that ends up speaking to the owner. I think sometimes it goes way above head coach, definitely head coach, and then even sometimes general manager.
Great start. Great start. LeBron,
That's what we do.
Super Bowl,
great set,
punters.
Great
we
set,
did everything we
great
did.
host. Yeah, great host.
Set. Thanks. I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but I knew somebody was. Coming up, should A.J. Brown and the Eagles stay together, or is it time to part ways? Chatter heating up. Our crew breaks down what Philly should do next. Plus, fly or buy. Fight night in Charlotte, tempers boiled over between the Pistons and the Hornets, 4 players ejected, and chaos all over the court. What sparked it, and what's next when Get Up?
I mean, look at this. We're here.
Really not.